Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying safe. Today, I was going to film my health update, but I realized that I have an appointment in February to get some tests done, so I'm gonna hold off on filming that. I did a poll on Instagram. My social media links are always listed down in the description, so go check it out. But I had 3 videos on there: health update, what's in my purse, which I filmed, and what is like working with a physical disability. And that's what this video is. So I'm going to share with you my experience working in retail with a physical disability, because let me tell you, the past 2 weeks, oh man, we're keeping things casual today. Sorry. I'm still in my pajamas. But we know I'm very casual here on my channel. So basically, working with a physical disability, this is my experience. Always take what I say with a grain of salt. It's not bad. It truly is not bad. I have a very, very understanding owner, like the store owner and my manager, and everybody that I work with is so kind to me. And if I have any issues at all, I know I have somebody to depend on, which I appreciate, and I know that a lot of people don't have that, which is unfortunate. And I feel very lucky, very blessed to have that in my life. So, lately though, some of the customers, so we get a lot of regulars, but then, I don't know, lately, some of these customers that come in, and they did make some, really strange, remarks and comments, and I'm just like, do you not think about what you say before you say it? For me, I always, if I see somebody with a disability, I don't go up and say, hey, what's wrong with you? I'm like, hey, how, I treat people the way that I want to be treated, like everybody else. That's me. Maybe it's the way I was brought up. You never know. But I got so many compliments, and I'm so happy to see that they hired you. You do really well, because I'm a cashier and I've been on cash a lot, right? I'm so happy that you don't let your physical limitations keep me from doing your job, and all this stuff. And I had somebody a laugh, be like, oh, haha, you only have one arm. I gave her the dirtiest look, not gonna lie. I gave her the dirtiest look ever. I was just fed up at that point. And then somebody, you get people oh, what's wrong? And I understand people are curious. I understand that, okay? I understand, 100%. But there's a respectful way to go about asking. And, it's just nobody knows how to do that anymore. It's hit the fan, and just everybody just says whatever the hell they want. And it comes to the point where I'm just after working, I'm just what kind of shit show do I work in? What kind of life is it? What the hell is going on? And I'll be venting to my friends, and I'm just what on earth? And even though a lot of my my coworkers, they're yeah, I don't know what's going on. These customers, there's something else. And I don't know. Maybe it's my no frills right now, because I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of newer people moving in the area, and they don't know. But I find it funny most of the time. By the time when I'm just having a bad day already, I'm just no, you're done. I'm done. I quit. And you know how many times I quit this week? Probably at least 5. I'm I died. I literally walked off cash one day. This video is supposed to be what it's working with a physical disability. This is just me ranting and raving, so I apologize about that. But I hope you guys enjoy it anyways. So yeah, I walked off cash one day. I'm I'm done. I quit. I didn't actually, obviously, because I need that job, but I was at that point so fed up. I was oh my God. Some people, And it's like, oh man. I apologize for my voice, by the way. I think I'm getting sick. I'm like, I literally would not be surprised if I am. So, yeah, there's that. Yay me. President's Choice cold brew coffee. The medium roast one is so good. I always talk about it in my vlogs. Sorry. I want to say vlog channel. I don't have a vlog channel. It's all in one channel. But yeah, I talk about it in my vlogs. It's so good. But anyways, what we were talking about. We're talking about working with a physical disability. Hi, Bubba. The baby boy wants to see what's going on. Hi, love. So yeah, like, honestly, it's not bad. It's just, you get moments where people say just ridiculous things such as this, and it's just, I like working. I like being able to keep busy. I like being able to get up in the morning, go somewhere, do something, and feel satisfied at the end of the day, because until... That was funny. I don't know what happened, but Theo was gonna lay on my bag, because I just filmed a video what's in my bag, and I don't know what happened. She went, I couldn't laugh, but she went jumped so far. That was kind of funny. Anyways, because I think I moved my foot and you didn't realize. I'm sorry. Okay, what was I talking about? I don't even know. Yeah, no, I like to be, I like to use, I want to use my body until I no longer can. I want to, like, my doctors always tell me, like, you shouldn't be working, I don't want you working, but I'm proud of you for working, because anybody in your situation would be like, and even my friend said this, he was like, anybody else would just be like, no, I don't want to work and just live off the government. And I'm not that type of person. I grew up with two very strong women in my house, and they never quit. They worked until they no longer couldn't. Like, my grandma retired, but she was taking care of me, so technically she was still working, because she was, waking me up in the morning, driving me to school, driving me to, like, if I had like, lessons or something, like swimming lessons and stuff. And then in high school, she was constantly driving me around, because I would take the bus sometimes, but, like, she would always drive me around. So my grandma's job never stopped. And my mom worked her ass off from a very young age. And I, like, they always were. And, my grandma also did the housework and stuff like that, because my mom was working, and my grandma was retired, taking care of me. But while I was at school, she, cleaned the house, go work, helping, all that stuff. So, she never stopped. And, my mom wasn't long after my mom retired that she passed away. She didn't get to enjoy her retirement, because she got sick and stuff like that. And it's just, yeah, anyway, that's another story. I'm film a video about that one day. But no, it's just like, I grew up with two strong, independent women, and I feel like I have that in me. And it's just, I don't ever want to be the person that's living off the government, unless I physically am like, I'm physically unable to, if you know what I mean, like, if I'm in a wheelchair, or, I have to go to bed rest, whatever it is, or, like, if literally, like, every movement I make, I'm in pain. But I have, like, a pain kind of thing going on that I need to talk to my doctor about. I need to call him this week. But no, so, yeah, it's just basically, yeah, we're not giving up. We're not giving up yet. And I'm definitely that type of person that will not stop working until I can. Like, unless, like, yeah, I don't know how you guys can get me to stop working, because, excuse me, sorry, I don't think I ever would. So yeah. And it's honestly, so like, I worked at, I'm gonna tell you the places that I worked at. So, working at Value Mart, my very first job ever. No, technically working at Scotia. Baba, that's my foot. He keeps jumping. Come here, baby boy. So, working at Value Mart, that was like my first, like, real paid job. That, like, was so good. That was like, it was so close to home. Um, there's a lot of regulars. I grew up with a lot of people that lived in the area because it was so close to home. So I knew a lot of the people. And I mean, like, management is always going to be iffy no matter where you go. Like, there's times where at my work, management isn't always that great. But you know what? Like, we got to do what we got to do. There's deadlines, there's head office, there's all that stuff. So it's always going to be, you're always going to have some sort of issues with your management. But technically, if you want to get technical, my first job was working at Scotiabank with my mom. I would do like a lot of the filing and a lot of like data entry, that kind of thing. And back when you had filing rooms for all the paperwork, I think everything now digitalized. Not the word. I don't even know if that's the word. Probably not, but we're gonna go with it. And I would do like a lot of data entry, a lot of new hire packages. There's a lot of stuff like that. Like it was a lot of like mundane things that my mom didn't want to do, and she could trust me with it. And so Value Mart was like my first like paid job, because my mom would pay me out of her pocket whenever we got Scotiabank with her. And then after Value Mart, because then Ren and I moved down to Parkdale, I worked at the CN Tower. That was a summer thing. And then I was off after because I had surgery for my heart. The CN Tower was absolutely the best job. Like, if I could go back, I would. Just being able to go up the CN Tower every day, not having to pay a thing, working with incredible friends. It was just so much fun. It was working with people from all around the world, and we're still friends. We don't talk as much. Like, I mean, I don't, just because my life has been so hectic lately. But definitely one of my favorite places I ever worked. Very accommodating, very, understanding if I couldn't come in for a shift. But I loved it so much. So after the CN Tower, that was kind of when COVID started. And I was so my surgery was on October 2019. I didn't start back at work until and then my mom died 2020. They're doing something, I don't know, I can't. My mom died in 2020, so and then I was still in recovery in 2019 and 2020. Then my mom passed away. And then I didn't start working until August of 2021. And that's where I worked at McEwen and then Farm Boy. Honestly, McEwen, I was only there for a week. They let me go because I wasn't doing the tasks that they wanted me to do, which was ridiculous. Long story short, apparently, I was the best cashier there. I'm not even going to lie. I'm a really good hard worker. I love being a cashier. I love numbers. I love that kind of thing. And they said that I wasn't completing the task, that they, what basically meant, we're firing you because of your disability. I'm like, are you fucking serious? It's part of my language, but I couldn't go after them because they trained you for a week, and I was like, you're serious? I slammed the door when I left. I was like, okay, bye, I'm done. So then I worked at Farm Boy. Farm Boy was really good as well. It was a lot of standing, long hours standing, which was really hard on me at the time because I had just was recovering from surgery, not just heart surgery, but having a second surgery because I had an infection. And But no, like, I have friends that I made from Farm Boy that I'm still friends with to this day. I only left Farm Boy because I started working at No Frills. They found out I was working at No Frills. You can't pay the competitor. I'm like, well, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever. Oh no, and then I worked at a store called Fresh and Wild at 4th Street West that I worked in 2020. No, I worked that in 2020. I apologize. We're just going through all the jobs that I worked apparently. Fresh and Wild was really good. I made one of my very good friends there. I don't get to talk to him as often anymore. I lost his phone number. I don't know if I have his phone number in my phone. We were both on disability, and we were like comparing all this stuff, and we had a lot in common, like all that stuff. So like, it was nice. It was very small, very weird store, but I had the experience, so it was like, okay. I pressed juice. We had a juice pressure, whatever the hell it's called. That was a bit to clean, but I was able to do it. I remember they were like so worried about me doing it, but like when I would be closing, I think I closed every day. But like, it was so easy to clean. Kind of. Sometimes it was a mess, but no, yeah. That was an interesting store to work at. And then, yeah, we're at No Frills, and honestly, besides the customers making really bad choices of like not thinking about what they're saying, it's honestly really good. I always feel like you can, when I go for an interview, even though they're going to be judging me and my responses, what I do is I watch them. I watch their facial expressions, their way, like their gestures, their, like, every movement. I read their lips because I'm hard of hearing, so I have to read lips, right? So I always, so like, they might be judging me, but I'm judging them back, because if they say, hey, we want to hire you, I want to make sure I can go back and say, hey, you know what? I really like this guy or this woman. Like, I felt very comfortable around him or them. They asked me really good questions. They considered my answers carefully. Their questions were very respectful. Nobody come and said, oh, well, what about your disability? Like, they, like, when I apply for a job, I don't even mention my disability until I go for the interview. And I let them judge me for me, not because of my disability. You know what I mean? Like, so, that's what I've found that I've had to do. There's been jobs that I've had to turn down because I didn't feel comfortable in the situation. Maybe it would have been better after, but honestly, I'm happy with the road that I took, because I have an apartment so close to work. I have incredible friends and family, and I feel very lucky, and I feel like I'm one of the few people that has a physical disability like I do, and has such a supportive community around me. But anyways, I don't know if this video made any sense. I just wanted to talk, and you guys were here, and now I'm hungry. So I'm gonna go make some food. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and it wasn't too long or boring. I'm sorry for the cats making all the kind of ruckus. If you guys have any video ideas or any questions, like I said, I will answer any of them. Please be respectful. No, please be kind in the comments. Like, it's not, there's so many negative things going on in the world, and so much hatred, and it's come to the point, we need to have a safe space here. So, that's where we're at. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much. My social media links will be listed down in the description. Make sure you're following me on Instagram, especially, because that's where I post, like, video ideas that I want to do. On Twitter, and all that good stuff. So make sure you guys are following me on there. And TikTok, because I'm trying to be posting on TikTok more. Let me know also, should I make a new TikTok? Because I have a TikTok that was mine originally, but then when my video went viral on TikTok, I was like, Ryan, I can't do this by myself. And we were talking about it, and I'm like, should we make it like my TikTok? Because like it originally was mine, but he still posts on there. Let me know what you think. Should I make a new one? I don't want to because I have so many, like I have a lot of hatred on there, but I also have a lot of really kind people on there as well. So I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Please be kind to one another, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.